Yes, sir. I'll just go through it.
You did not study, na? Acha,
No, sir. I'll just go
does,
through it.
doesn't matter. Then we will ask Nandini. Nandini is also a BBA
Yes,
student.
sir.
Nandini, can you please tell me what is garnishi order?
Garnishi order is like when court directs the bank to to attach some credit to the customer's account. So under the provisions which already exists with the bank.
Hmm. Good. See, actually, this is the situation like this. Our customer would have borrowed money from somebody else and he would not have repaid the monies. So that somebody else would have moved the court and obtained decree and he would have executed the decree. And while executing the decree, he will mention that the accounts in so and so bank be stopped from withdrawing. Once such an order is received, bank has to exercise caution and not allow any withdrawal from this account. Okay, good. Next one. What is general lien? Nandini, can you tell me what is general lien? Did you study about it? No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me.
It is a right which is given to the creditor to retain like a possession of whatever he is bailed as a security.
Correct. Good. It is, this will come like this when a borrower has taken gold loan and he has pledged some gold jewels to us. And he has also taken certain other loans and he has adjusted those loans, or sorry, he has adjusted this gold loan. Then he has got certain other dues also. So we are exercising our lien for those monies. Please read this. A right of the creditor. Are you able to see the screen? Nandini,
Yes, sir.
please read.
A right of a creditor to retain possession of all goods given in security to him by the debtor for any outstanding debt.
Correct. I have explained you the circumstance. Mr. X has borrowed gold loan. He has also borrowed certain other loans, clean loans or whatever it is. Now he has cleared the gold loan and he will in the usual course ask us to return the gold jewels to him. But bank need not return the gold jewels to him because it can exercise its lien over that property. Could you follow? Yeah. Now, Nandini, can you answer this question? Guarantee.
A guarantee, it's like a contract between a guarantor and a beneficiary. To the acts of a beneficiary, the guarantee acts that if he fails to fulfill any course of action, then he will be responsible to fulfill his duty on his behalf.
Please read a contract between.
A contract between guarantor and beneficiary to ensure performance of a promise or discharge the liability of a third person. If promise is broken or not performed, the guarantor pays contracted amount to the beneficiary.
What is a bank? In this situation, what is a bank? Bank is beneficiary or guarantor or yeah,
So bank is a lender in the situation. The
bank.
guarantee and the beneficiary are the parties who take a loan from the bank.
No, it is not like that. Say Mr. X is taking some road contract with government and towards performance of that, he has to execute a guarantee favoring the government. The guarantee is issued by the bank. Bank is a guarantor and the beneficiary is the government. And the party is not performing his contract to the satisfaction of government, then government will invoke the guarantee and bank has to pay the money. Bank is a guarantor in this case. Could you follow? Nandini, are you able to hear me?
So yes, sir, I could follow.
Yeah, very good. Now we will go to Kabira. Kabira,
Yes, sir.
what is holder in due course?
Sorry, sir. I didn't study. I was outstation for
Please
2
read.
days.
Please read.
Was a person who receives a negotiable instrument for value before it was due and in good faith, without notice of any defect in it. He is called holder in due course as per Negotiable Instrument Act.
Yeah. Negotiable Instruments Act year is 1881. 1881. Negotiable Instruments Act takes care of the say dealings in respect of check, bill of exchange, and promissory note. Here, in this case, if a person receives a check before its due date in good faith and without negligence, then he becomes the holder in due course, entitled to receive payment. That is the point. Now, next one, what is holder of check?
Holder means any person entitled in his own name to the possession of the check, bill of exchange or promissory note, and who is entitled to receive or recover the amount due on it from the parties.
Please read again.
Yes. Holder means any person entitled in his own name to the possession of the check, bill of exchange, or promissory note, and who is entitled to receive or recover the amount due on it from the parties.
So he is the holder of the check. But holder in due course is one who is coming in possession of the property in good faith and without negligence. Yeah, next one, hypothecation.
Hypothecation. Charge against property for an amount of debt where neither ownership nor possession is passed to the creditor. In pledge, possession of property is passed on to the lender, but in hypothecation, the property remains with the borrower in the trust for the lender.
See, actually, this is a case of a vehicle loan. A bank gives loan for purchase of vehicle. The borrower purchases the vehicle in his name and he is entering in the RTO books the name of the bank as hypothecatee, because the person who creates hypothecation is known as hypothecator, that is the borrower. Bank is hypothecatee, and the possession continues to be in the hands of the borrower only. He uses it, he runs the vehicle, earns money, he repays the bank's dues. And once all the dues are adjusted, the bank will give a document for removing its name from the RC book, registered certificate book. Whereas a pledge comes in the case of gold loan, where the possession of the goods is under the custody of the creditor, that is the banker. So this is a question normally asked for BCom or MBA candidates. What is the difference between pledge and hypothecation? In the case of pledge, possession is with the creditor. In the case of hypothecation, possession is with the borrower. And the ownership remains in the hands of the borrower in both cases. Okay. Kaviram, please study identification.
Is identification. When a person provides a document revealing his identity or is being identified by another person who is known to the bank, it is called identification. Bank asks for identification before paying an order check or a demand draft across the counter.
Yeah. But nowadays, all this is 1 minute. Nowadays, not much of relevance for all these things because everything we are trying to satisfy by asking for Aadhaar card. But there also, if some party is a cheat, he can cheat us by showing a wrong Aadhaar card also. It happens. Next, IFSC. Please study.
Yes. India Financial System Code IFSC is a 11-digit alphanumeric letters and numbers code that helps identify bank branches. The first four number represents the bank's code. The first number is a control character, and the next six numbers denote a bank branch. For example, the IFSC for Federal Bank Ltd Angamalai branch reads as FTRL 0001002. This code is mentioned on your check. Different bank mention it at different places on the check.
Can you read it again? Indian
Yes.
Financial System Code.
Indian Financial System Code IFSC is an 11-digit alphanumeric letters and numbers code that help identify bank branches. The first four number represents the bank's code, alphabetic. The fifth number is a control character, 0, and the next six number denote a bank. Sir, can you scroll down? Yes. For example, the IFSC for Federal Bank Limited's Angamalai branch reads as FDRL 0001002. This code is mentioned on your check. Different banks mention it as different places on the check.
Yeah. Now talking about these numbers, now let me ask who are all there now. Swati, can you tell me Aadhaar code has how many digits numbers? Aadhaar number, Aadhaar card. None
Sir, I'm not sure, but I guess 8, sir.
wrong. 12.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
12. And Swati, can you tell me, do you have a debit card with you for your SB account?
I do have a debit card, sir, but with not with SBI, sir.
Not necessarily with SBI. Now tell me, how many numbers are there on the card? On the debit card.
16, sir.
Correct. Good. Swati, what is your father?
Sir, he works in Aditya Birla
As
as a security officer, sir, head security officer.
so he was in army before.
No, sir.
Then how come he is a security officer? Did he start his career as a security officer?
Yes, sir, he did. He
Acha,
works for different branches, sir. Before he used to work for Columbia, now he's working for Aditya Birla.
Columbia means what? Columbia?
Columbia Hospital, sir.
Acha, where is it?
Columbia, Asia.
No, it is in Maharashtra.
No, sir, it is in Bangalore, Yeshwanthpur. Now it is called Manipal Hospital, sir.
Acha. Good.
Yes.
No, first time I'm hearing about somebody being a security officer. Normally, we used to get, say, army officers, navy officers, or Air Force officers and all that. Good. That's okay. So how many siblings you have?
Sir, I have an elder sister
What is she doing?
who's working as a software engineer in Wasmed. She's a
In,
software engineer, sir.
in which place? In which company?
Wasmed Health Sciences, Bangalore.
Acha. I may not know that. Very good. Excellent. How is the water problem in Bengaluru or in your house? Where do you stay in Bengaluru?
In Bangalore, I stay in a rural area, sir. We aren't facing that much of water issues, but in the city sites like Wildfield and some areas, they're facing a lot of water issues, sir.
Acha, every day, how many kilometers do you travel for college?
To my college, sir,
Yeah.
I didn't hear you properly.
How many kilometers distance is your college
Somewhere,
from your home?
somewhere around 12.
Only
Yes,
12.
sir.
Only 12
10
kilometers.
kilometers.
You have a college bus?
10 to 12, sir.
Do you have a college bus?
No, sir. I travel by college, not college bus, but no, sir. I travel by bus, normal bus, BMTC,
Acha. Oh, BMTC,
government buses.
are they offering some free travel for students or women? No.
They are offering free travel for women, sir.
Acha. Good. Like in Tamil Nadu, they are offering for all women
Yes,
in
sir.
some buses, not in all buses. So you don't have to buy a ticket
Yes,
for
sir. For
travel.
government buses, they offer.
Very good. That's
No, sir.
nice.
We don't. We don't pay. We do buy a ticket, sir.
No, they will give a ticket to you. Correct. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
That is good. So what do you think about this measure that free travel for women? Is it a beneficial one or a non-beneficial one?
Sir, according to my thinking, this wasn't needed, sir. Because of this, the government buses has become very crowded, and the people who travel nearby also opt for bus just because it is free. It becomes hard for students, or it may be
Yeah. For genuine
problem for
travelers,
such
it
individuals.
becomes, yeah. For genuine travelers, it becomes difficult, Yeah.
Yes,
Anyhow,
sir.
doesn't matter. Who is your transport minister?
I'm not aware of it, sir.
Anybody is from Karnataka? Can you tell me who is our transport minister? Karnataka transport minister Ramalinga Reddy
Yes, sir.
is transport and Muzarai minister. What is Muzarai?
No idea, sir.
So you don't know Kannada? Hello?
Basically, I'm born and brought up in born in Andhra, sir. Only brought up in Bangalore,
Acha, acha,
so I'm a
acha.
Telgite, sir.
Telugu.
Yes, sir.
అంటే స్కూల్లో ఏం చదివారు తెలుగువా
లేదు సార్, నేను హిందీ చదివాను యాక్చువల్ గా.
అంటే ఓన్లీ
సో ఐఎమ్
హిందీ
బెట్ ఫ్యామిలీ కన్నడ అండ్ హిందీ,
కన్నడ
బట్ ఐ కెన్
మీరు
స్పీక్ అదర్ లాంగ్వేజ్.
కన్నడ మీరు చదువుకోవచ్చా కెన్ యూ రీడ్
ఎస్ సార్, మేనేజబుల్ దో.
అచ్చా
ఎస్ సార్.
ఓహో గుడ్ can you talk to me imagine you are a clerk sitting in the counter. I am an old man coming for opening a savings account to you. Please talk to me nicely to see that I open an account with you. Please talk to me in Kannada.
ఇన్ కన్నడ సార్.
Anji.
హౌ డు ఐ స్టార్ట్? ఓకే. హలో అంకల్, ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
What did you ask?
హలో అంకల్,
Uncle,
హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
something else you asked in Kannada. What is that? Aldigilla. What is that?
ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? It means how are you?
How are you? Acha. Fine,
Yes,
fine,
sir.
fine.
ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು? Which
Ah,
means how can I help you?
good.
Based on their response, I may go like what type of ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, which is the same meaning though.
That is, what is it you want? What I can give for you? Correct.
Yes, sir.
What I can do for you? Correct. Then
Yes, sir. When the person responds stating ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್
I
ಅಕೌಂಟ್
want
ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು,
yeah, I want to open a savings bank account.
ನೀವ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? This means
What details you want?
which means a basic
I have money with me. I have 10,000 rupees with me. I can put it in your bank account. Will you return the money when I want it?
ಹೌದು, ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕೋ ಅವಾಗ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್
It will be returned whenever you want. Good.
yes.
You told you are talking nicely. But can you write also Kannada?
Yes, sir, I can manage writing because I learned it as I was taking tuitions to kids. I usually train grade 10 students.
Hmm. So
So
you
I
were
learned Kannada for that.
you were teaching Kannada also, or you
Yes,
were
sir.
talking in Kannada? Were you teaching Kannada language to them? No.
But they usually have Hale Kannada, which is like old type of Kannada or the old slang Kannada I use. But I couldn't manage that, but I can manage Kannada teaching also, sir.
Acha. Good. Very good. Who is your favorite Kannada actor now?
I actually don't watch Kannada movies, sir, but I can say it is Yash.
Mhm. Can you tell me favorite Kannada actress?
Actress Rashmika Madana.
I don't. Very good. Very good. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Now the same situation, Nandini is in a disadvantageous position. Nandini. Nandini, can you talk
Yes,
in
sir.
Kannada? Can you talk comfortably in Kannada?
Yes, I
You
can.
said,
I can
because
talk in Kannada comfortably.
but you can't read and write, correct?
No, I can't read and write.
Acha, theek hai. So now both of you, why don't you talk in Kannada? Superb. Nandini and our Swati are going to talk on some topic regarding their education and in Kannada language. Swati and Nandini. Start.
ಹಲೋ ನಂದಿನಿ, ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹಾಯ್, ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸಾರಿ, ನೀವು ಸರಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ
ನೀವಿರೋದು
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಲೈಕ್ ನೀವ್ ಸ್ಟೇ ಆಗೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ?
ನಾನು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿಂದ.
ಓಕೆ.
ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಂಧ್ರ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಆಂಧ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
ಓಕೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ
ಏನ್
ತನಕ?
ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ BBA ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್.
Come on, talk. You must talk something more. So
ನಿಮ್ GD
you
ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು?
can ask about GD. You can ask about GD. How did you prepare? How many people passed? Something like that. Talk.
ನಿಮ್ GD ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನನ್ GD ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೆದಿತ್ತು. ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಆನ್ 3 ಸೆಕ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ.
The
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಟಾಪಿಕ್.
corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. You are allotting funds for which area? Education
Yes, sir,
or
that was the
health or
question.
something. Yeah. Good. So both of you are pass mark for both of you, Nandini as well as Swati, because you have been able to communicate confidently in Kannada language. Very happy. What are we doing now? I have forgot about. Yeah. Now indemnifier. Now who is reading that? Our Swati, na? Swati, read. Indemnifier.
Yes,
Or
sir.
is
A person who indemnifies or guarantees to make a good any losses caused to the lender from his actions or others' actions.
Swati, you read only 3 lines, and within the 3 lines, you committed one mistake. Please read it again.
A person who indemnifies any losses caused to lender from his business. Sorry, sir. A person
No,
who
I think
identifies or guarantees to make.
your internet is not all right. Are you using Wi-Fi or regular mobile data?
I'm using Wi-Fi, sir.
Then why it is getting cut and all? Please read again.
A person who identifies or guarantees to make good any loss caused to lender from his actions or others' actions.
Yeah. Indemnifies. This time you made this mistake. Last time you made a mistake. To make a good any loss, you said a also. Make a. Doesn't matter. You must be aware while talking in English properly. They want only people who can communicate confidently and in correct sentences. Okay. Now, Swati, please continue. Indemnity. Swati,
Yes, sir. Just a second. Yes, sir.
indemnity.
Not able.
You are not able to see because you are using your
Yeah.
cell phone. Cell phone.
Yes, I'm using my cell phone.
Why don't you have a laptop?
I was not able to log in that, sir. I had 2, 3 links where I couldn't recognize which one was that. So finally, I got this link. I just joined, sir. I'll try to use it from tomorrow, sir.
From tomorrow, you can use the same link every day, same link only, and you can come on
Yes, sir.
laptop because you will get a big, say the fonts will be appearing big for you to read. Please read. Indemnity.
Yes, sir. Indemnity. Indemnity is a bond where the indemnifier undertakes to reimburse the beneficiary from any loss arising due to his actions or third-party actions.
Indemnity is a bond where the indemnifier undertakes to reimburse the beneficiary from any loss arising due to his actions or third party actions. Very good. Next, continue to read this. Insolvent.
Insolvent is a person who is unable to pay his debts as they mature, as his liabilities are more than the assets. Civil courts declare such persons insolvent. Banks do not open accounts of insolvent person as they cannot enter into contract as per law.
Yeah. See, an insolvent person will not have a right to enter into a contract for a period of 12 years from the date of his insolvency. Similarly, who are all the people who cannot enter into a contract? And say an insane person. What is an insane person, Swati? Swati.
A person who is mentally disturbed or
Yeah.
similar kind of things.
Insane means not sane. What is sane? Being able to decide things properly. What is the actual definition of insane? Insane. Tamil, we call it as Paityakaran. You please read what is given here. Insane. In a state of mind.
Which prevents normal perception, behavior, or social interaction, seriously mentally ill. He has got insane.
Yeah.
Got insane.
He had gone insane. Yeah. Insane means Tamil, we call it as Paityakaran. Telugulo ఏం చెప్తున్నారు? పిచ్చివాడు.
పిచ్చివాడు సార్.
పిచ్చివాడు. కన్నడలో ఏం చెప్తున్నారు?
హుచ్చు. Huchu is what we call for that. Pichiwadu, sir.
Acha, insane.
Pichi is Huchu, sir.
Insane in Kannada. Huchu.
Huchu.
H-U-C-H-U. H-U-C-H-U. Word meaning of insane Kannada. Kannada insane pronunciation insane in Kannada. Insane meaning in Kannada. Okay. Very nice. Where are we? We are here. Good. Now, please read interest warrant. 1 minute. I have to bring this fully for you. You are not able to see it. Yeah. Interest warrant. Read. When a check is given.
When a check is given by a company or an organization in payment of interest on deposit, it is called interest warrant. Interest warrant has all characteristics of a check.
Good. You told nicely. Then what is international banking?
International banking involves more than two nations or countries. If an Indian bank has branches in different countries like State Bank of India, it is set to do international banking.
Yeah. State Bank of India has branches in so many countries, 25 countries or so. Then what about Federal Bank? I think they also have branches, no? Or offices. They have offices in foreign countries also. Introduction, please read.
Banks insist for the introduction of prospective customers by an existing account holder or a staff member or by any other person known to the bank for opening of account. If bank does not take introduction, it will amount to negligence and will not get protection under law.
This was written some 15 years ago. Now everything has changed. Nowadays, banks are not asking for introduction. They simply ask for your Aadhaar card and PAN card. So this is very old. I don't know why the bank has not removed it. Now, please, we will go to Jatin. Jatin,
Yes, sir.
Jatin, please read joint account.
Joint account. When two or more individuals jointly open an account with a bank.
Yeah, A, B, they open an account in a bank. So that is known as joint account. Then Karta.
Karta, manager of Hindu Undivided Family, HUF, who handles the family business. He is usually the eldest male member of the undivided family.
Good. Next, kiosk banking.
Kiosk banking, doing banking from a cubicle from which food, newspaper, tickets, etc. are sold.
Yeah. KYC norms.
KYC norms. Know your customer norms are imposed by RBI on banks and other financial institutions to ensure that they know their customers and to ensure that customers deal only in legitimate banking operations and not in money laundering or fraud.
What is money laundering?
So like money laundering is like
Hmm.
so I don't know the exact meaning.
Kabiram, can you tell me what is money laundering?
Sir, money laundering is
Please read, Jatin. Read money laundering.
The process of illegally concealing the origin of money obtained from illicit activities,
Such as.
such as drug trafficking, corruption, embezzlement of or gambling by converting it into a legitimate source.
It is a crime.
It is a crime in many jurisdictions with varying definitions. It is usually a key operate of organized crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
In
is the problem.
yeah.
That is say bringing money into country not through bank, through illegal means, hawala transactions.
Okay, sir.
Then selling a property for 5 crores, showing only 50 lakhs as the cost of first as the consideration. Balance 4 crore 50 lakhs is a black money. Okay, it is an illicit money and also receiving some corruption money from somebody else for corruption and all these things. When a person tries to make an illicit money as if it is a legal money, it is called as money laundering. Okay. Very good. Now, Jatin, please read lease financing.
Lease financing for the business of renting houses or lands for a specific period of time and also hiring out of an asset for the duration of its economic life. Leasing of a car or heavy machinery for a specific period at specific price is an example.
Correct. They may not go up to all this, but still let us read it. Letter of credit.
A document issued by importer's bank to its branch or agent abroad authorizing the payment of a specified sum to a person named in a letter of credit, usually exporter from abroad. Letters of credit are covered by rules framed under uniform customers and practices of documentary credits framed by International Chamber of Commerce in Paris.
Please read again.
A document issued by importer's bank to its branch or agent abroad authorizing the payment of a specified sum to a person named in a letter of credit. Letters of credit are usually exporter from abroad. Letters of credit are covered by rules framed under uniform customers and practices of documentary credits by framed by International Chamber of Commerce in Paris.
Correct. Please read.
Limited companies account. Accounts of companies incorporated under the Companies Act 1956. A company may be a private or public. Liability of the shareholders of a company is generally limited to the face value of shares held by them.
Actually, Federal Bank has written all these things so many years back. 2013 Companies Act second law has come. So they must have mentioned about Companies Act 2013 also. So candidates who are studying in BBA or BCom will know that Companies Act, new act has come. Okay. Now continue, Jatin.
Yes, sir.
Mandate.
Mandate. Written authority issued by a customer to another person to act on his behalf, to sign checks or to operate a bank account.
That is, A is authorizing B to operate his bank account. Because A goes out from place to place, so he may not be available here. So he is authorizing somebody else, say his manager or somebody else, to be a mandate holder. Okay. Then what is MCC?
MCC, multi-city checks are denoted as MCC. MCC checks can be encashed anywhere in India, irrespective of the city they were issued in. They are treated as local clearing checks across the country. The amount is credited in the account the same day, and there are no intercity collection charges associated with the normal checks being encashed in another city. A check issued at a branch in Chennai can be encashed at a branch in Mumbai as if it were a local check. There would be a notation on the top or the bottom of a check indicating its status as PAP or MCC check.
What is PAP? I don't know. Anybody knows what is PAP? PAP check. PAP check. Policy and procedure on collection. PAP check. This is what happens when you hand a PAP. The check bounced. Glossary of banking terms. Well, this is coming there only. BAP checks means those checks which are payable at par. Payable at par. PAP means payable at par. That's all. Think big. Continue. Micro merchant banking. Please read. Jatin.
Merchant. Me?
Yeah. Jatin.
Merchant banking. When a bank provides to a customer various types of financial services like accepting bills arising out of trade, arranging and providing underwriting, new issue, new issues, providing advice, information or assistance on starting new business, acquisitions, mergers and foreign exchange.
Yeah. Merchant banks are authorized by Securities Exchange Board of India. The name of the chairman is Mrs. Madhabi Puri Bhucha. The headquarters is in Mumbai. SEBI is the authority taking care of the working of the stock exchanges. They also authorize merchant banks. They also authorized mutual funds and chit fund companies also. Then MICR code. Please read.
Magnetic ink character recognition MICR code, pronounced MICR, is a 9-digit number printed on banking instruments such as check or demand draft, u- using a special type of ink made of magnetic material. The first 3 digits denote the city, the 4 to 6 digit denote the bank, while the last 3 digits denote the branch number. The code is read by a machine, minimizing the chances of error in clearing of checks, thereby making funds transfer faster. You will find the number on the right of the check number at bottom of a check leaf. Micro code always Micro code allows money to drop directly into your bank account for payments such as salaries and dividends. Your tax refunds will come to you faster if you remember to mention this on the refund form. Refunds of unwanted money in initial public offers to drop back if you put down your code on the application form.
So this system was present long back, when people had to buy shares, they have to invest lot of amount. Whereas nowadays they are going by, there is one more account known as ASAB, application supported some account. So they will debit your account only after the shares are allotted. Now, please read microfinance.
Microfinance. Microfinance aims to alleviation of poverty and empowerment of weaker sections in India. In microfinance, very small amounts are given as credit to poor in rural, semi-urban, and urban areas to enable them to raise their income levels and improve living standards.
Yeah, microfinance. This is actually uh, self-help group. There is a concept known as self-help group, where in villages 10 or 15 women who are doing different fields of work. There may be a woman who is doing mat making. There may be another woman doing goat rearing. Another woman may be doing some matchmaking, mamati making, like this. They all join together, they open a bank account, they save money, and after a few months, the bank will be allowing them limit. The money is distributed by the leader of the self-help group to its members. Members are supposed to use these monies for doing business and in turn return the funds. But nowadays, what is happening is women, they join together irrespective of whether they are doing business or not. They get loan through the banks in SHG. As long as they are returning properly, there is no problem. But the experience of banks in this regard has been extremely good. More than 90 to 95% of the loans are being repaid properly. This concept has been borrowed from Bangladesh. This concept was initially enunciated by a person known as Muhammad Yunus, Yunus. And he has become so famous, he was awarded Nobel Prize for this. He was awarded Nobel Prize for this. And this is self-help group and microfinance. Seeing this only nowadays, banks are started giving very small loans like PM Swanidhi, that is loans for pavement vendors and all that. Very good. Next, we will go to Mr. Kavin Ram. Kavin Ram, please read minor accounts.
Yes, sir. Minor account. A minor is a person who has not attained legal age of 18 years. As per Contract Act, a minor cannot enter into a contract, but as per Negotiable Instrument Act, a minor can draw, negotiate, endorse, receive payment on a negotiable instrument so as to bind all the persons except himself in order to boost their deposit, many banks open minor account with some restrictions.
The majority of the banks nowadays, they open accounts in the name of minors, operated by minor only when they are aged 10 and above. Otherwise, if the minor's guardian, father or mother is going to sign, no problem. You can open an account even for a child 3-year-old also. Yeah. Next, mobile banking.
Mobile banking. With the help of M-banking or mobile banking, customer can check his balance, order a demand draft, stop payment of check, request for a checkbook, and have information about latest interest rate.
Exactly. Money laundering.
Yes. When a customer uses banking channels to cover up his suspicious and unlawful activities, it is called as money laundering. Money market is not an organized market like Bombay Stock Exchange, but is an informal network of banks, financial institutions who deal in money market, instrument of short term like CP, CD, and treasury bills of government.
CP means commercial paper. CD means certificate of deposit. Treasury bills. Treasury bills are issued by government.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
A capital market refers to the stock market which we regularly buy stocks and sell. No, sir.
Correct.
Even whereas in what happens in money markets, sir, exactly I don't know. I've
The
searched
money
in Google, I
market.
couldn't
Yeah. You are not able to see that.
Yes, sir. I couldn't
Money,
able to find the exact meaning.
money market in India. The money market. Please read.
Yes, sir. The money market in India is a component of financial market in India for short-term funds with maturity ranging from overnight to 1 year, including financial instruments that are deemed to be close substitutes of money. Similar to developed economy,
Hmm.
the Indian money market is diversified and has evolved through many stages, from the conventional platform of treasury bills call money to commercial paper, certificate of deposit, repos, forward rate agreements, and most recently, interest rate swaps.
See, actually, treasury bills are issued by government. Then call money is a money that X bank borrows from Y bank when they need money urgently. Commercial papers are issued by companies when they require huge funds. Certificate of deposits are normally issued by banks to other corporates when they invest money in banks for short term, say up to 1 year. And it attracts stamp duty also. Repos is repurchase agreements. That is, the present repo rate is 6.5%. Forward rate agreements are agreeing today to buy something at a fixed rate after 30 days, 40 days, like that. Those are known as forward rate agreements. Okay. So money market, say when the banks or financial institutions, they borrow money from each other, and that is known as money market. Okay. And the documents that are used are commercial paper, then certificate of deposit, etc. Good. Where are we now? Yeah. Mortgage. Please read, Kabiram.
Mortgage. A minor in a person who has not attained legal age of 18 years. As per Contract Act, a minor cannot enter into a contract, but as per Negotiable Instrument Act, a minor can draw, negotiate,
No.
endorse.
So sorry, wrong. For
Yes, sir.
mortgage, they have given minor. This is totally wrong. Mortgage is offering a land or a building, land and or a building as security, immovable property as security, and the owner of the property will be offering the original title deeds of the property to the bank as security. Bank will retain the original documents with them as long as the loan is not repaid. Once loan is repaid, they will return the document to the borrower. So that is mortgage. So this definition is wrong.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. We will see here mortgage. What is a mortgage? Please read.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
mortgage.
Mortgage is a type of loan used to purchase or maintain a home, plot of land, or other type of real estate.
The borrower.
Yes, sir.
The yeah.
A borrower must apply for mortgage
No,
through
1 minute.
their yes, sir.
1 minute. The
Through their
borrower agrees to pay the lender.
blender over time, typically in a series of regular payments that are divided into principal and interest. The property then serves as a collateral to secure the loan. A borrower must apply for a mortgage through their preferred lender and ensure that they meet several requirements, including minimum credit scores and down payments. Mortgage applications go through a rigorous underwriting process before they reach closing phase.
No, this is not
Mortgage,
required. This
yes,
is
sir.
not required. This is for foreign. See, actually, mortgage means when, say, I want to buy a house, I go and take a loan from bank and I offer the property I am buying as security to the bank. The way I offer a security is known as mortgage. In other words, for example, I already own a property worth 1 crore. I want urgently 30 lakhs. So I go to the bank and tell them, look, I want 30 lakhs. You keep this property as security and give me loan. I'm going to do some business and I will return it to you. If the bank is satisfied, they will give a loan to me and I will offer my property as security, as mortgage. That's all. That much is sufficient for mortgage. Very good. Now we will go to page number. Hey Baba, so many pages come. We are only in 22, 23 like that. And this boy, 3rd February 2024. Kaviram, please read.
Yes, sir. Selected candidate, M.Tech Structural Engineering, NIT Nagpur. Self-introduction, native place, reason to choose bank. How you think you are fit for this role? Basic banking question related to checks and NEFT RTGS. Some HR questions and job location consideration. Checks.
Continue. This
I
boy has written a very lengthy interview. I have not studied it. Now today we will read it. Come on, read.
I had my interview of Federal Bank today. They did not ask any technical question, but it was an interactive session. There were two panel members, P1 and P2. P1, would you like to introduce yourself or shall we shall start with the questions? Sir, as you say, I'm okay with both questions as well as introduction being as the starter. C, P2. See, we are giving you an option. It's your wish to take it or leave it. A. Sure, sir. Sir, I will start with my introduction, then told my name and where I belong from, and started with where I had done my schooling. P2 interrupted. P2, tell me what we don't know. Your education and background, we know already. Tell me something that is not mentioned in the documents you have uploaded. Sure, sir. During my BTech, I did my internship from IIT Guwahati, where I worked on environmental engineering project largely based on municipal solid waste. I also secured funding from the state government for my final year BTech project. I have volunteered for several activities under NSS as well. Here in MTech, I am the placement coordinator. My father is in government service and my mother is a homemaker. I have a sister who is a business owner. My strengths are I am a punctual, responsible, and accountable person who gets job done in the best possible way, given adequate time and resources are provided. My weaknesses are that I intend to keep on obedient that the person in front of me is dealing in good faith and I believe them easily. Also, I get irritated if someone tries to disturb me for the work. from my work.
Now, next, Nandini. Nandini, please read P2.
P2, why do you want to enter banking after environmental engineering? Environment is a very sensitive issue these days, but when it comes to banks, they don't emit much carbon footprint. A,
Yeah,
uh,
continue.
I agree that banks do not have a major share in direct carbon emissions, but banks do fund a lot of businesses. If these businesses are not following proper norms, then it is in a way, an indirect emission by banks too. So, if someone who knows these norms is at the decision-making position,
They will make a better.
they will make a better officer than someone who is clueless about the environmental norms, regulations, etc. P2, but here we are not looking for people who will be involved in major decision making roles. Your role would largely be focused on bringing more business by selling products of the bank, bringing in more revenue. Even in that case, sir, I would say I am a promising candidate because, as per your latest financial results, we have only 29 branches in UP, where I come from, whereas 598 branches in Kerala, whose population is one fourth of UP. Since I am a native of that place, I know how people spend there, what their perceptions is about banks and its products, and which products will or will not sell. So I would be a better candidate to sell banks products in UP as well as Northern India.
Yeah.
P2, why do you think we don't have more branches in UP? It's not that we open branches just to make our presence. A lot of factors are taken into account. There must be a good reason why we don't have many branches there. Businesses do not go there. Economic status is not at par, etc., etc. So businesses not going there might be true for 3 4 years back, but as of today, UP is the second largest state in terms of GSDP, catering to more than 22 crore people. We have a lot of multinational companies coming in. Samsung has recently started operations in its UP based factory. There has been a massive growth in infrastructure development, and cities are being developed. A few years back, we had only Lucknow and Noida as major cities. But now we have Ghaziabad, Noida, Lucknow, Kanpur, Varanasi, Prayagraj, Jhansi, Ayodhya, etc., which are developing quite fast, and even major private sector banks are making their presence there. I am sure very soon we will also have a major share in the banking sector of UP. What is your ambition in life? Sir, I want to see the organization that I'm a part of reach the top and best level with my contribution. I am a person who is not comfortable with changing organizations 2 to 3 years, and hence I give my 100% to my organization as I want to reach new heights with my contribution. Your statement is contradictory. You won't be useful to us as an environmental engineer. You're going to be in the sales domain even after a few promotions for at least 8 to 10 years. Sir, I would differ here, since I believe that knowledge never goes waste. Today, Federal Bank is not into any kind of business that requires environmental proficiency, but we don't know what might change tomorrow. Let's say if 5 years later, Federal Bank wants to enter some environment and sustainability related businesses, or decides to partner with someone in that sector, I would be an asset to the bank with 5 years of experience. Or else, if you put us in CSR roles, I can help to take certain decisions which would make out CSR activities more environment friendly, or raise awareness towards climate change, or in any other ways as the time tells. What do you know about Federal Bank? Don't tell us about the history. Sir, Federal Bank is one of the leading private sector banks in India, which has its operational headquarters in Middle East as well. As for the latest quarter results, we have had 2.39 lakh crores of deposits with 1,007 crores of profits. Right now, we have 1,418 branches across India and a share of 19% of remittances. The NRI deposits are also some 70,000 crores. Federal Bank also has two subsidiary FedFina and FedServe, which provide second scroll specialized services to its customers.
A number of branches and all has changed. You have to look into the current rate before going for the interview. Please read P2.
P2. Why only Federal Bank? There are other private sector banks too. You can join them as well. Yes, sir, there are other banks, but we talk about banks like HDFC, Access, etc. They're like big ships. They take more efforts to take a turn and also take
Slow
slow
turn.
turns. Whereas Federal Bank is a smaller ship which is easy to maneuver
Maneuver.
maneuver as per the industry norms, and hence there is a better growth opportunity in here. P2, you're wrong. HDFC adds one federal bank every year in revenue.
It's a good point. HDFC Bank adds one federal bank every year in revenue. That much they are earning. But only problem why we are not going to HDFC is that their salary structure is low. They don't pay this much. Continue. A.
Sir, that might be true, but there have been instances when HDFC has given zero result in its investor over 2 years, 3-year period. Further, Federal Bank has 85% digitalization, but I am sure HDFC is nowhere close to this. HDFC share price have fallen drastically recently, but Federal Bank successfully listed its IPO of FedFina, which is trading at 120 something after getting listed in November last year. I haven't gone through the quarterly results of HDFC Bank, but the percentage growth of the Federal Bank has shown such as figures of 25% increase, 20% increase in some parameters. HDFC Bank does not have that. We have a per employee profit of 27 lakhs again, which cannot be matched by HDFC as they need more manpower to handle their big ship.
This boy has taken so much pains to answer. I think he was selected. Yeah, this boy was. This is another boy. He is from Guwahati. He was selected. Yeah. But this much confidently we cannot speak, he has prepared very well. But you see, the plus point for him is that he has been participating in NSS, social activities, and all that. That actually brings good name and good marks for you. This candidate has been selected, MTech in computer integrated. Who is there now with us? Another girl, Swati. Swati, please read. Yeah. To 2nd February
Yes, sir.
20. Yeah, please read. Is it not clear for you to read? I think you are.
Yes, sir, it is clear. Should I start from the name, sir?
Yeah.
Sharon S. Das, degree he has pursued is MTech in Computer Integrated Manufacturing. College, NSS College of Engineering. Date of interview is 2nd of February 2024. Questions asked. Introduce yourself. Why banking field? What is banking? Which are the top banks in India? About my course, as I was doing course in computer integrated manufacturing, they asked me about 3D printing and 3D printing of houses and its benefits and all. They also asked me about the manufacturing companies of India and Kerala. What is your weakness? I told I believe everyone easily. Later they asked to give an example where this weakness made me bad impact in your life. Tell us about your two strengths. Name all banks you know of. Have you visited any bank branches? I replied, I went to a federal bank branch recently after getting selected for interview. I think this answer made me huge impact. They were happy about it and asked some related questions.
Yeah, I want all of you to visit the nearby Federal Bank branch tomorrow or day after tomorrow. say around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, go and talk to the clerical people there or the manager. Tell them you have received an interview. Just be talking to them. You get to know the name of the branch. Don't ask for business details and all. They themselves will talk to you. They will try to encourage you. They will tell you you have to talk with confidence and answer properly like that. They will. That's what normally majority of the branches they do. Please visit the branch. And if your Federal Bank branch is not so nearby, at least visit your own bank branch. State Bank of India means nearest bank. It need not be your branch where you are having account. Just for some purpose, you go and visit, stay there for 15 minutes, find out how many people are coming in, how many people are going out, what type of activities are taking place. You observe like that so that you can narrate that in the interview. Best wishes. Thank you so much. We will meet again tomorrow, as it is tomorrow. Kya Monday. So tomorrow you have college, na? All of you have college. Hello, Nandini, Swati.
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yes,
have
sir, we
college?
do.
You have college. Oh, Baba. So that will be a problem for me because tomorrow I may be attending that satsang from 7 to 8 o'clock or 8:30. So if possible, I will post in our group by 8:30 whether I am having a class from 9 o'clock. I will give you 15 minutes time. Then you can come for the class 9 to 9:45 or so. We can discuss like that. In the meantime, I request you to go through glossary from N to Z. N to Z, please go through glossary, go through Federal Bank website thoroughly from different angles, about us and all that, so that we can participate. And above all, one more thing I wanted to tell you is that, say, newspaper. I don't know whether you are all reading newspaper. Most of us may not read because even I am not reading. I am posting all these papers, but somehow I do not allot time for that. If you cannot read these newspapers, at least go through. Today, I think I have not posted that banking frontline. Other days I have been posting. So please go through this banking frontline. Okay. Swati, Nandini, Kavindram, Jatin. Okay. Please go through this.
Okay, sir.
You go through this paper, or if anything else I am posting tomorrow, so that I can ask questions from that. Okay. Is that okay? Jatin, Kaviram, Nandini, Swati.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Bye.
sir.
Bye. Thank you. Best wishes. I am not coming on video because I'm having very severe cold and all. And that's why, but still I wanted to go along with the class. That's the reason. Best wishes. You are all lucky people. You are having lot of days before you for the interview. That is one way good, one way bad. You have to be going on studying. I know what Kavin Ram is thinking in his mind. So this is what it is. But still, let's make much out of it. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
Bye-bye.